In recent times, there have been a lot of conversations about marriages, relationships, friendships, and all the ships, okay? And it's a good thing I am here for it because it kind of gives you insight as to what goes on in all these ships. You don't necessarily need to be in a relationship or a friendship to know what it entails, which is a good thing, right? So guys, marriage is a beautiful thing. It's a great union, even though sometimes it turns out bad, but overall it is a great union. It is a good thing, okay? But unfortunately, social media, movies, the society has painted marriage to be this fairy tale. Giving people the wrong notion about marriage. People see it as this fairy tale. You have your dream wedding, you have your dream honeymoon in a location of your choice, and then you live happily ever after. My dears, it is not like that though. It is not like that at all, and I am here to debunk all that, okay? So hey fam, welcome back to the channel. Ewoma here. How una day? Okay, to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of you, and to all my new subscribers, thank you so much. I see every one of you, okay? So in today's video, I want to talk about the unrealistic expectations of marriages or in marriages and the harsh reality of marriages. So if you're interested, then keep watching. So guys, the number one unrealistic expectations that people have about marriage is that you'll be having sex every day. See, I think I talk about sex a little too much, but see, it's for everybody's good, okay? People think that when you get married, you're going to be having sex every day, but it's not true. I know you now have the license to do so. In fact, if you want to have it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, snack, anything you want to have it as, you can go ahead. You're free to do so. It is not a crime. It is not a sin anymore. But guys, let me just let you know that you will not do that. You will not be able to. See, I know everybody has this picture painted in their head where, where hubby comes back from work, you serve hubby dinner, and hubby's like, no, I don't want to eat that food. I want to eat you. Hubby takes you, rips your clothes off your body, and and divorce you. My dear, all that one na wash you, that one na fairy tale, that one na fantasy. They happen like that when inside marriage, okay? In fact, there are times that you will not remember to have sex, and when you eventually want to do so, you may just do so just to mark it on the register that, okay, you did it today. Let's not be as if we have not been doing it. In fact, a lot of times, you guys will just do it. You will not even take out time to have quality sex. You just, the two organs needed for for sex to happen will just meet, and that will be it. You guys call it a night and everybody goes to bed. So you will not be having sex every time in marriage, okay? In fact, that popular saying where they say the spirit is willing but the flesh is weak. It is very true when it comes to sex in marriage. In fact, there will be times where the spirit will be weak and the flesh will be weaker. In fact, the flesh will be weakest. Weakest. If there's any term like that, but yes, it's not going to happen as much as you want. And see, it will even get worse when the kids come into the picture, when you be called mommy like 100 times in a day. The last thing you want is for somebody else to touch you. And it's not because you guys have any issue or anything is wrong with you. It's just how it is. It's just marriage. It's just life. Nothing is wrong with either of you, okay? So guys, that is not to say that when you're married, there will not be times where you're having the best sex of your life that you want to call your single friends and ask them, waiting they happen, you guys need to go and get married quick. You guys need to go and get married quick. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that it's not going to be like that all the time. So if you are coming into marriage with the expectations that you're gonna be, you guys are gonna be chopping yourselves, my dear, you have it all wrong. A second harsh reality of marriage is that una go see una say finish. No, let me speak good English. Say finish. In fact, see finish is a thing, okay? See finish is a thing, and it is very common in marriage. In fact, to me, that see finish thing is even worse than the sex part, because hey, all those things that you were expecting that, okay, because Baba was doing this when we were dating, when we marry, it will fire down. My sister, I'm afraid to burst your bubble. It may not happen like that, okay? And it's not because Baba does not love you anymore. That's just marriage, okay? So if, for example, when you guys were dating, and you're about to, come visit, before you come, Bobo will clean everywhere. Bobo will he will bathe, he will shower, he will be looking good. He will ask what will you eat, he will serve you food, carry the plate to the kitchen, rub your leg. If you are thinking that when people marry, Bobo will continue to do all those things. He will do it too. I'm not saying he will not do it too, but you may be in for a shocker, or you may be surprised, you may be disappointed. Bobo is to open door for you. Nobody say he will not open door for you again, but when see finish, over familiarity, that is the English word. Over familiarity will not make you guys to just see yourselves as this person is not my boyfriend anymore. You guys are now husband and wife. So things may not happen the way they used to happen before, okay? So don't take it too personal. Don't take it to heart when Bobo is not opening door for you again. Bobo is not raising your leg to soup again. In fact, now you're the one washing, you're the one cleaning, you're the one doing everything. See, let me put myself on the blast, guys. Let me expose myself. So while I was still dating my husband, every time when I visited him and I wanted to fart, I won't mess, I'll be bearing it. I got to bear this thing. I will bear it and bear it and bear it. And it's not like maybe because I'm trying to pretend or I'm trying to create a different impression. I'm trying to make him see me like I'm all bougie and stuff. No, I just wanted him to see me as this pretty innocent little thing that cannot hurt a fly. So even when the thing will escape, I'll not be like, oh, I'm so sorry, or I'll pretend like it's not me. I'll pretend like it's not me. Fast forward to married life. you guessed right. You don't need to. I don't need to let you know that now is a farting competition here. Who may pass? The worst part was that when I needed to do the number 2, the number 2 now. When I wanted to use the loo and stuff, that is when I remind him. Shebi, you wanted to go and buy something. Shebi, you say you want to go do something. I'll be so shy to go. And even all those ones that are stubborn, those ones that you cannot bear. When I eventually go, I'll either on the tap so that the water will be running, or I'll be playing music on my phone so that the noise from the music and the water would hide the droppings and everything. But guess what? Now in marriage, in fact, it's when you are doing the number 2, that's the best time to gist. That's when hubby wants to come and collect something. That is when he wants to let you know that is when he wants to tell you something that happened. See finish, don't enter. Over familiarity, don't enter. Sometimes it can be annoying because I'm like, I thought you were posh. What is going on? But it's like a beggy. I beg. Waiting be that one. That is marriage for you. It just makes you, after you've seen this person inside out, so what is there to hide? What is there to pretend about? So if you are coming into marriage with the expectation that, when you'll be going to bed looking pretty, you are going to be snoring like a baby dragon, my dear sister. So that is more harsh reality that, in fact, I did not know. I thought when I got married, everything will continue to be like love birth, everybody's still in their best character. It's a lie, okay? So that is point number 2. Point number 3, the third harsh reality of marriage is that marriage will bring out the worst in you. Note, I did not say the best in you, the worst in you. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to frighten you. I just want you to be better prepared. I just want you to know. You may think you're an angel. You will not know you're a demon until you marry. I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about your partner now. I'm talking about you yourself. Those toxic traits you did not know you have, marriage will bring everything out. You know when they say breeze blow, fawanyash open? That is what marriage will do to you. When you marry, you will begin to know things that you begin to discover things about yourself that you did not know before. You may be thinking, oh, I'm not the type that nag. You will nag. You will discover your nagging abilities. You discover that you have a special the special talent of nagging. You may be thinking, oh, I'm very patient, I'm very calm, I don't have bad temper, I can control my temper. Sister, marriage will test you. Brother, marriage will test you. You may be thinking, oh, I'm very patient. Your patience will run thin when you marry. See, you may be thinking that, no, when I marry, I'm always going to, be kind. I'm always going to be sweet. You will be sweet, but there will also be times where you will not be sweet at all. That is what marriage does to you. However, marriage will also bring out the best in you, okay? That is not to say that marriage is just there to expose your worst self. No, it's just there to Marriage is just there to open you up. Everything you did not know about yourself, you will discover. After all, marriage is a place for discovering oneself. Nobody goes into marriage 100% prepared. You get in and then you just see things the way they are and you move on from there, you learn from there. So that is why communication is very important, and you need to be teachable so that when you start displaying those sides of you did not know about, your partner can call you to order. You guys can quickly check in on each other, time to time. From time to time, you guys can ask yourself questions. Why are you doing this way? Oh, this thing you're doing, I don't like it. Because sometimes you may not even know that marriage is going to push you to that wall. Yes, it's when you have gotten married, you now know that, okay, marriage is pushing me to this wall, and then you and your partner from time to time check it on yourself. That is why you need to open that door of communication. Okay, so guys, my fourth harsh reality of marriage is that you're not gonna love your partner all the time. See, this one is normal. Even in your nuclear family setting, in your small family setting, there are going to be times when you'll be mad at your parents, you'll be mad at your siblings. But let me tell you what marriage does to you. A time will come in marriage where you look at your husband and you ask yourself, waiting I find come here. Hey! You will look at your wife and ask yourself, they charm me. You will look at your partner and you discover that all that butterflies you were feeling in your tummy, it ain't there no more. See, it ain't there no more. That is what marriage does to people. And it's not a crime and it is normal. The good thing is that it is just a phase and it will pass. Okay, it will pass. That is why it's important to marry your friend. Marry your friend. See, I'm not against marrying for money, but I don't subscribe to that school of thought, because what happens when life happens and money is not there as much? The hatred you feel for your partner it will become second to none. So a time will come where you look at your husband, you will not feel any butterfly in your tummy, you will not feel like you love him. And that is when you guys need to communicate. In fact, in marriage, after being 100% open in marriage, the next thing you need to learn how to communicate. That is why you need to marry your friend, so that it will be easy to communicate and tell your partner that, oh boy, see you, I'm not really feeling the butterfly in my tummy anymore. I'm not feeling like I love you as much. And then your partner will sit up. Maybe that is when your partner will begin to do those things that made you fall in love with him. Maybe that is when you guys need to, go out more, try and spend quality time with each other. Because if you keep quiet, you close your mouth and you don't tell your partner that this is how you're feeling, before you know, you are brooding over the thoughts. Before you know, you are only seeing the negative sides of your partner, and before you know, marriage don't scatter. Marriage is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. You have to be deliberate. You have to put in the work, your blood, your sweat, everything. Marriage is not 50-50. Whoever told you marriage is 50-50 lied. Marriage is 100-100. You bring your 100, your partner brings 100 to make it 200%. Because if you are bringing 50, what are you reserving the other 50 for? So you can see that it's not easy at all. A time will come when you will not really feel like you love your partner much. That is why you need to keep the door or the window of communication open, okay? The good thing is that it's a phase, it will pass, and then after a while, you begin to love your partner once again. See, couples and be like, they're behaving like brother and sister. Is that friendship that they formed over the course of the marriage has made them to feel that way? So even when the love is not there like that again, they are there. When trials and temptations come, they are there. When there is no money, they are there. Because why? You stick with your friends. You don't abandon your friends. When the children have left the house, they are still going to be there. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Is there any other unrealistic expectations people have about marriage, or any other harsh realities about marriage? Share with me in the comment section if there's anyone I forgot to mention, okay? So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely enjoyed making this video for you. If you've watched this point and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for, okay? Please hit that subscribe button. Also feel free to go and check my other adult content, okay? I have loads and loads of interesting videos on my channel. Feel free to check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.